Hi guys, welcome to Whiteboard Wednesday. So second week in isolation. This week we thought we would try a little bit of a different format for our weekly catch up between me and dudes. So how it's going to work this week is I'm going to fire over some questions to him. He's going to fire over some answers to me and we'll paste it all together at the end. So last week we talked about the importance of keeping routine. So not just when times are good, but also when, in uncertain times like now and in challenging circumstances, it's important to keep a sense of structure and routine. That involves revolving your day around good daily habits, so controlling the things that you can control and then letting go of those things that you can't control. So over the next few weeks, we'll talk a little bit more about each of those different components of things that you can control and how tactics for how you might let go of those things that you can't control. Today, what we're going to talk about though is nutrition. So nutrition is probably one of those most important parts of the things that you can control. So in terms of maintaining longevity of health, nutrition is by far the more important thing to take care of than what we necessarily do in training. So how we fuel our body, when we fuel our body, and the steps that we take to maintain good nutrition is always going to be more important than the training that we do. So if we were talking in terms of a hierarchy of things to take care of, nutrition and how we fuel our body is the base of that hierarchy or of that pyramid. I'm going to ask dudes a few questions about how we might either adapt or set good habits now in terms of our nutrition so that we can stay healthy and stay fit and maintain a good weight while we're sort of waiting and sitting at home. So among his many talents, very many talents, Dudes is a PN Nutrition qualified coach. Now those guys, PN Nutrition, are some of the world leading experts on nutrition. They're leaders in the field of nutrition coaching. He has done his qualification. So I'm going to ask him a few questions today about how he would coach me and others towards better nutrition and how he might adapt things given the current situation. So dudes, first question, what kind of diet do you recommend? Second question, how should I change my nutrition now that we're in lockdown? So I know that from my perspective, I've come from being quite active all day long, so quite an active job, training a lot. Now I'm confined to home quarters. I've not been out an awful lot. And I'm trying to limit my trips to the supermarket as well, just to take care of government guidelines and recommendations. So not only that, I'm kind of conscious of making the most efficient use of resources. So obviously not hoarding food, but not kind of going without either. And obviously finance is a little bit tight at the moment, as you well know. So how should I edit my shopping list of fresh versus long life kind of foods and products to make sure that I'm still eating healthily whilst maintaining my weight? Because as we know, I'm a weightlifter and at some point I'm going to want to make a weight cut, so I don't want to let things slip too much. So what would you recommend? Question 3. So dudes, you are used to coaching people towards their goals, whether that be losing weight, whether that be to get fitter, longevity of health, or for athletic performance. So in terms of nutrition, what would be your top tips for people looking to take control of their nutrition to achieve their goals? Question 4, should I be taking any supplements? I look forward to hearing your answers, dudes, and see you soon, guys.